You come and move around like a fresh brush when the school is out, when the booze is up, when the sun is down. Enjoy the ride.
And here we have the new Goku right here on the rotating stand. At first glance, he looks really, really good. The skin, I notice, is a little bit different from other iterations we have gotten from Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball Z from S.h.figuarts. You can see the symbol right there is, I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but it almost kind of looks less transparent. It looks less flat, if that makes any sense. And as far as his skin tone, it's a little bit more on the it's a very different color that they have chosen to use for the mold and the face plates. There are some issues I'm pretty sure that all of you have already experienced and are experiencing right now. So we'll get into those a little bit later. But for right now, all I have to say, aesthetic wise, he looks really good on the rotating stand. So let's just take him off and see what articulation my boy has to work with. Okay, first things first, we start with the head as we always do. He can look up about that much, look down about that much before his face starts coming off. Let me see if I can put that back on. There you go. I guess you don't want to bend his face down too much because then his face will start to come off. So just be mindful of that. We have the neck side to sides. Let's see. That's good right there. These shoulder plates right here can move off to the side. Excuse me, as you can see right there, both of them. His arm is going to be able to go up about this much, but as everybody knows, he's kind of hindered from the shoulder plates right there, 360 all the way around. We do have a bicep swivel standard with what we get with S.h.figuarts. Mine's a little bit tight, as you can see, so a little bit tight right there. Let's see, there you go. Bends at the elbow, yes, we got those. A little bit better than 90. It's good, we like those. And as far as the wrist action swivel, yep, we got it. And then it can go also up and down. So pretty standard for what we get and what we've been getting with S.h.figuarts Gokus. So let's go ahead and get into the upper part of the torso. So it's split into two parts as always. So he's able to look down about this much. And let's see, look back about that much. And then the second part, the lower part right here, is going to help him get a little bit better range. Let me see if I can get him. I mean, yeah, it's better range. And then let's see how far back. Yeah, he's going to get at least that much range when he bends back. Articulated right here at the belt. So that goes up to the side, 360. Do whatever you want to do. One of the minor gripes, actually, one of the first gripes that we're going to kind of get into is the legs. As you can see, it kind of feels like a bootleg. I mean, his legs just they kind of wobble, you know? So right out the gate, got him out of the package, and I already noticed his legs were just a tad bit loose for my liking. I mean, that's going to be kind of be of a quality issue right there. So I know a lot of you guys are kind of experiencing that. But continuing further, his leg can move up about that much, bends right here at the knee. And then we also have a thigh swivel right here, a thigh cut. So he can move it like that. And then last but not least, right here on the foot articulation goes out about that much and that much, and then toe articulation. So a lot of the standard stuff that we get, I mean, let's see if he can kind of cross the arms pretty good. I have been seeing videos of that. So yeah, he can cross the arms pretty good. I love that about this Goku. It kind of reminds me of the Super Saiyan God exclusive, the event exclusive that we got, I think, last year. So it reminds me, the body of it reminds me a lot about it. But as far as the, I mean, at least the quality control was good on that one. This one, the legs are just, they're too loose for my liking. So come on, S.h.figuarts, let's get it together. So that's going to be it for the articulation. Let's just go ahead and jump into the accessories. All right, now that we got Goku off set to the side in a fire pose, let's continue this review on the homie. All right, first things first, we start with the face plates, and everybody knows that if you've already been here. Okay, so we get this kind of like, let me see. We can get a little bit closer. All right, so I love this facial expression. It looks really good how it kind of captures the essence of the anime and how it's supposed to look. It looks really good. There's a little bit of a mold or like mold casting still right there on top, but you know, it still looks good overall. One of my favorite faceplates that I think I'll have him sporting with the whole time. All right, next we have this kind of yelling face. Now this one looks really good. I like how they made it really true to the anime, not like okay, their own iteration. This is like, wow, this looks really good. I like how his eyes look circle and they don't connect right there at the tip of the eyebrow like they should. Okay, next we get this kind of weird, like kind of looking off to the side. I'd expect Goku Black to kind of have this faceplate, but not Goku. I mean, there's not many times where you kind of see Goku kind of like, you know, smirking, looking off to the side. Or I may be wrong. He might have already done it in the anime, but I just can't remember like a defining moment where he has done this. So that's that. And then starting off with the hands, you get a pair of Kamehameha hands right here, or grab hands, blast hands. So that's that. Nothing too crazy. Get a pair of like open palm hands, blast hands if you want, and then ready to fight hands right here. So that's cool. Like I said, standard with what you get with these releases, and then only one instant transmission hand. So that's that. So I'm going to put some of these accessories on him and then give my final thoughts. So, okay, now that I was able to put some of the accessories on him, well, I didn't want him to be in the whole same vanilla Kamehameha pose, so I put the instant transmission hand right there on his right hand and the open palm blast hand on his left hand, as well as the facial expression that shows that he's about to blast something. So my final thoughts on this, guys, is that, I mean, if you want to add this to your collection as far as the you know, the movie goes, then yeah, definitely get one or two. I know I got like maybe, yeah, two or three of these guys. So go ahead and cop them. It's a cop for me easily. I mean, especially for the price point. You can't beat the price point for these Gokus, these entry levels. What am I trying to say? These entry levels figures that they kind of put out, so that way you can kind of get into the anime as far as like the newcomers as well. So it's just really good. The paint applications there, I mean, there's no real shading on him as far as I can tell, and the camera is really not picking it up. I would say the highlight of this figure, honestly, is the facial expressions. The facial expressions like kind of make this figure. I mean, I already had some issues with the legs. They're just too loose for my likings, but nothing a little you know, epoxy or super glue can't fix, you know, to kind of make the joints a little bit stiffer and tighter. So that's my final thoughts on the new Goku from the new movie.